Okay. So I just had this thought and I wanted to share it with you in case it's useful or helpful for someone. If you're having any trouble understanding this concept of a vibration or a frequency, think about it like this. This is what just happened. Okay. Billie Eilish's song, What Was I Made For, which is from the Barbie movie, which I love, by the way. Okay, there were parts I didn't love, but I mostly loved that movie so much. I feel like it's one of those movies that you have to watch a couple times. But anyways, focus, Jamie. So, yes, I'm driving, but don't worry, it's mounted. It is. I'm not looking at you right now, so it's totally safe and legal. When it comes to vibration and frequency, think about it this way. I was driving with my daughter the other day. We were running errands. We were having a mommy-daughter day. And that song came on the radio. And she was like, ugh, Mom, why do you like this song? She was like, it's so sad and depressing. Because I don't know if you know anything about having a tween daughter. Oh my God, she just wants to mess with the radio and just keep checking different radio stations. Oh my God, I could talk about it in a couple different ways right now. But she wants to go to all the different radio stations to see if any of her favorite songs are on. I'm like, bro, like I have music I like too. So she was, pushing all the, hitting all the different stations. And one of the stations had that song on. And I like that song. And so I just had to share, because the song just came on and I'm so not in the mood for that song, because she's absolutely right. That song is a sad fucking song. It's a very emotionally heavy song. And I do like the song, and when I'm not sad or depressed or heavy-hearted, it's really not the song I want to listen to. That is how you can think about your vibration, and it's kind of a hack. It is for me, at least. I'm very moved by music. I'm very moved by the arts. By movies, by music, by shows, by the arts, all the arts, paintings, all the things. And here's the thing. I actually, really early on in my business, I actually made a vibrational playlist, a work your way up the emotional scale vibrational playlist, where I picked out songs that were a match for each sort of vibrational frequency. Like, this is a song to listen to when you're depressed. This is a song to listen to when you're enraged. This is the song that is a match for your energy or your vibration when you are sad. This is a match for your energy or vibration or frequency when you're content, when you're happy, when you're full of joy, when you're ecstatic, when you're appreciative, when you're just in love with life. I worked my way up the emotional scale, and the origin of the emotional scale for me, for my when I learned about the emotional scale, it was through Abraham Hicks. And so, if you Google that, there would be millions of images that you can look at to put an image to that. And so if you have trouble understanding this concept of vibration or knowing what frequency you're on, what music actually resonates for you will tell you. If you're in the mood for heavy metal screaming about hating your life and destruction, chances are you are not actually an energetic match for happiness and joy and appreciation and love in that moment. You're actually at a much lower vibration. And all of the things, okay, spoiler alert, all of the things that you want, if they are deep desires, they are, oh, I'm pulling into my garage and it's definitely getting dark. Hold on. Reverse. Okay. My husband is going to just be like, what the fuck is she doing? He just texted me asking where I was because obviously I went for a bev, but I ended up making a 25-minute video in the process. So, okay, that was the last video I made. So, what you deeply desire is in the frequency of joy, love, appreciation, being ecstatic, being happy, loving your life. Guess what? On the emotional scale, that's at the top of the scale. So if you are existing at a place where that music that's screaming about life sucking is resonating for you and you're jamming out to it, that's an indicator that you are not at the vibration you need to be to call in those things that you want. I don't know. I was driving and it just hit me and it felt brilliant. It felt like, oh, I need to explain it to people this way. This is going to help them. This is going to help them understand this concept of frequency or vibration. The other thing I was going to say, because it occurred to me as I was speaking this to you, was the analogy of the radio stations. Like, you can be at different frequencies in the way that there are different radio stations. Literally, that is what radio stations are. They are the frequency of 93.9, the frequency or vibration of 97.3, the frequency of 101.9, the frequency of 103.9. Radio stations are that is literally what they are. They are different frequencies. And what happens when you go on different ones? You get different kinds of music. Like, one station is country, another station is rock, another station is easy listening, another station is top 40. Depending on what frequency you choose, like what radio station you choose, that means you are getting something else. And that's exactly what it is with your own vibration, with your own energy, with your own frequency. Depending on what energy you are in, that dictates what you are attracting more of to you. Does that make sense? I'm so excited to hear if this lands. I'm so excited to hear if you think it's... Nobody's going to think it's as brilliant as I do. Because when you have something and you're just like, I have the best example. I have the best analogy. Of course you think it's the best. Whether or not everybody else thinks it's the best is yet to be seen. But if it does resonate for you, I would love for you to share in the comments. If you end up having questions as a result, ask in the comments. I will make a new video with more clarity. So I just hope that this serves someone. I hope the light bulb goes on for someone. I know that when I get these aha moments, when I have these moments where something just shows up for me like that, I know it's for someone. I know that someone needs this information. So I hope it reached you, and I can't wait to hear what came up for you, whether it was questions or whether or not that light bulb went on. So as usual, remember, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to live and love your life on purpose. Bye, everybody.